guys. This is it. This is day 30 of All In. I trust and I know that this has been an amazing experience for a lot of you, and it has been for myself. I've been very challenged in this challenge. Um, it's been very difficult at times. It's been just exhilarating at times, and it's definitely changed me. Um, and I'm tempted to do another 30-day challenge shortly. We may do that. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like, but this has been healthy. I know that this has been something that's been good, and I've really um, I don't know if enjoyed is the right word, but I've really benefited from this. And if you have too, if I would love to hear your stories. We would love to hear some testimonies of how this has changed how this has changed your guy's life. Um, you know, I know some of you have dropped a lot of weight. You've been struggling with weight issues, and you've lost weight. I know a lot of you. I know some of you have been dealing with people's expectations, and that's you've seen that change. Some of you just wanted a closer walk. Some of there's we all have our own challenge. We all went into this with different reasons, different things, and so I would love to see some testimonies, uh, video or written out. Um, you can go to the contact page on the website All in Faith Challenge. Go to contact and submit what you have, whether that's a link to a YouTube video or if you have a story that you want or just even a little testimonial. Go to the contact page at allinfaithchallenge.com and tell us. We want to see how this has changed you. It's encouraging to see as we build this community, how um, others of us in this community have changed. And that kind of leads into this last point for today, or for this challenge. Day 30 is commit your life to be in a multiplying community. Um, this is something that's really on my heart to do. I want to see a thriving community. I don't know how many of you have spent time in church, significant time in church, but I have. And there's something that really frustrates me when I go into church and I have Sunday friends. Or you go into church and it's like you don't know anybody, even though you've been there for 5 years. You really don't know anybody. Nobody has taken the time to invest in you. Nobody's taken the time to even ask. You've tried to get involved and you've been told, well, you don't have the skills we're looking for, blah blah blah, whatever the reason is. In so much of my church experience has been just that. This place you go to, and it's not genuine community. Um, you don't really care about the people you're going to church with. You care about what you're going to get out of church. You care about how you're going to get fed, and it's backwards. One of the most important things that we can do as Christians, as people, is to get ourselves in a community of like-minded people, a community of people that have like hearts, and really open up to each other. Um, so you need to find that community. You need to really take a look at your church situation. If you're not going to church, then you need to find a church that you're going to feel um, you're going to be able to build that community experience. You're going to be able to really get involved with the people around you. Um, we're called to build one another up. There's things that only happen in a community that can't happen on an individual level. And I'm not trying to get all socialist here or anything like that, but when we're part of a larger whole, we are completed in ways that we could never be completed on our own. We're sharpened in ways that we could never be sharpened on our own. We're challenged. We're cared for in ways that only happen in the context of a genuine, caring community. So if you don't find yourself in that, you need to pray about what that looks like for you. And really, my heart for this all in is to build a growing community. Is to build a community that we don't just look at the computer for 5 minutes a day and walk away from each other. My vision is to really see something that is tangible, and really it's just like open arms. And I think we're at the very beginnings of that. I don't know what that looks like going forward, but I do believe that God is up to something within the context of this faith challenge. So stay close, guys. Just because the 30 days is over doesn't mean all in is done. We're going to continue to um, keep this thing going, and whatever that means, I don't know. Um, but the challenge for today is to find yourself a real thriving, genuine community of God-centered people who are intent on making disciples. Um, Pray about what that looks like. Pray about where that is. Ask God to show you and put you in that position. And if that's, if you see this all-in challenge, if you see this community here as something that you're really connecting with, get involved. Contact me, contact us. Let's figure out some ways that we can grow this, because I have such a passion to see this community. I have such a passion to be in community, because there's so much power in that. There is power in numbers, and I want to see God's power just blow up among us. So that's it, guys. 30 days, and I hope they've really, really changed you. I know that they've changed a lot of us, and just keep going, keep praying, keep the disciplines that we've learned, and just continue to let God open your heart and open your eyes and open your mind, and do the work that you need to do as a disciple. It is a discipline. Read the Bible. Read through the Bible in a year. Get involved. Sacrifice your money. And I believe that if you do these things seriously over the next year, your life will look radically different.